What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Guys, we have some spicy goodness. Spoiler warning, I guess. I don't know. You saw the thumbnail already. There were some things on there that kind of gave away some things. Today, we are going to be looking at, apparently, Animal Crossing direct leaks, okay? Now, this is from a leaker called Samus Hunter. This is their page right here, and I just want to give a couple disclaimers. This is from a Nintendo insider. I'm going to use a lot of quotes today, okay? Nintendo insider, and apparently they have some insider information. Now, this leaker in particular, I'm pretty familiar with. They've gotten some things right. They've gotten some things wrong. It's really tough nowadays because it seems like whenever they get stuff wrong, usually they say it's pandemic related, you know, or the team has been slowed by something, which does make sense, but it seems to me like a little bit of a cop-out. I don't know. So we're going to be looking at some of these leaks, and I'm not saying these are going to be true, but I just kind of want to react to them, and I want you guys to react to them also, because some of these seem pretty logical, and there's a couple things that I want to point out that makes me think that this person in particular may know something. Like, I think they might know something. So, okay. A bit of backstory here, because they've recently been active. This was yesterday that they posted this. Now, they are referring to this tweet that they made pretty much all the point outside of Cap'n. Okay, so they made this tweet back in June of things that they think is coming to Animal Crossing. I don't know the timing for, and this is their tweet, I don't know the timing for every content since there has been some changes, even leaked in some screenshots, but in summary, Cap'n and Brewster as the star of some updates. So I think, let me go back once here. Pretty much all outside of Cap'n they feel are going to be released. Okay, so the Cap'n thing, they're not too confident on, but Brewster as the star of some updates. And this was written back in June 27th. So, you know, just keep that in mind. So they are saying gyroids. A lot of people are predicting gyroids. I think gyroids make sense, especially with Brewster. So gyroids is the first thing that they're still claiming, they're still backing, will be in this presentation. So does that excite you? Also, in the comments, what of these announcements is the most exciting? So gyroids is the first thing. That's pretty believable. The next thing is interesting. Again, this was June 27th. Store and museum expansion. So one of those has already come true. Museum expansion, of course, with the Roost coming in, that's already come true. Stores, though, that's the most interesting part because I'm assuming that means Nooks and Abel's, right? Has to. That's the only stores that we have. An Able Sisters expansion, or, you know, let's just say Nook's Cranny, because Able Sisters I don't think has ever got expanded, but Nook's Cranny expansion makes a lot of sense. We've already upgraded it once from when we first started with that little cute brown shack. A store expansion, I wonder what it would be expanded to. Would it be like Nookingtons or Nook and Go or something? Or would, you know, another character go in there like Leaf or something? So that has me excited. All of these so far are believable, and some of them have even happened, like Brewster, museum expansion. So kind of cool. So this is, I don't get this one. Some returning villager present in New Leaf that does have amiibo. Some returning villager present in New Leaf that does have amiibo. I don't know what that means. A returning villager that's in New Leaf that has an amiibo? I have no idea. So they are backing all that. Now, there are some new little... I'm hiding it here. I want to be, you know... there is some new things that they have said is going to be in this presentation. And some of this is pretty bold coming from a leaker. Because, okay, a leaker is only good as their last leak. All right? So if they're going on a limb and saying some of this stuff, I tend to listen. And if it doesn't come true, I don't listen. So let's just enjoy the leaks, okay? So pretty much, okay, we're going to read this again. Pretty much all outside of Cap'n I feel are going to happen. Okay. Should be featured in the November update alongside other new contents. Okay. And here they are. Let me know what you think. Other features that are planned are new crops. Now, I put out a video yesterday saying some of my predictions for this direct. New crops makes a lot of sense. We are going into harvest season, Turkey Day, and it continues on here, which I think Turkey Day might be included now. New crops, cooking. Okay, so new crops and cooking. Turkey Day, I don't know about you guys, I like Turkey Day. I actually love Turkey Day. It was involved. Your villagers were in little chef costumes. It was so cute. Cooking. Interesting. So are we going to get recipes? How many crops? But they are saying new crops and cooking. So this could be a big direct. New emotions. Nothing seems out of the ordinary, okay? Well, new crops is pretty bold to say. Cooking is pretty bold to say. New emotions, that seems like something that they add in consistently. New emotions, yeah. I mean, we have some empty spots on that, like, emotion wheel or the emotion box. So, yeah, new emotion. I'd be surprised if they didn't add that. So, okay. Furniture, which is a big one. I don't know. I mean, they just say furniture. They don't give any context there. I'm assuming Brewster is going to give us a DIY set. I'm fully anticipating, similar to Pascal, I think Brewster will have his own furniture set. It just makes too much sense. So, okay, furniture, etc. What is that, etc.? Okay. They continue on, though. I forgot. I forgot to mention that other Nintendo furniture are planned, okay? Let's stop there. So the first thing that I thought of is Splatoon, all right? I think Nintendo, you're going to see next year especially, Nintendo's going to push Splatoon so much. Splatoon is their competitive shooting game. It's super fun. I'm going to be getting it. It's their competitive esports game. They're going to be pushing it a lot, and I fully anticipate them to add a Splatoon set, maybe even Splatoon villagers like in New Leaf. A lot of people are saying Legend of Zelda. I actually think Splatoon is way more likely than Legend of Zelda. I think both of them eventually might come, but I'm much more confident with the Splatoon side of things. And then they continue on more. Alongside Brewster, thanks to the Roost Cafe, we can access new daily interactions with our villagers, and every now and then get a few visits from some familiar faces and receive some rewards. Interesting. New daily interactions with our villagers. Again, this is all part of the presentation that we're going to get in like a little over a week. New interactions. There has been data mines of, in past games, villagers would come up to you and like schedule a play date where they go to your house and they look around and stuff. So I'm on board with that. Again, this seems pretty safe. Get a few visits from some familiar faces and receive some rewards. I think that has to do with the Roost and maybe NPCs coming to the Roost or past villagers or random villagers coming to the Roost and giving you rewards based on coffee, I'm assuming. And here's another bombshell. Short sentence with a period. That's when you know it's serious. There are also new villagers planned. There are also new villagers planned. So, we have Series 5 Amiibo cards coming very shortly. Nintendo, all they said was soon, okay? New villagers planned, that is huge, okay? I wholeheartedly think that if you inject new villagers into this game, the community blows up again. Villager hunts are still very popular. A lot of streamers still do them. Even people that don't stream, it's a huge part of this game. New villagers would be a mic drop. That would be amazing. They continue on. These are the things that I currently remember mentioning in the past. The new Amiibo card set has already been unveiled, so they have mentioned a new card set already, which, you know, kind of points back to maybe they might be onto something here. Okay, so I want to scroll up to, this is June 26th, and they go over, you know, some Smash Bros stuff, and someone says, more importantly, Animal Crossing New Horizons update when? And they say, is going to be the next game after Smash to get an update. This is June 26th. Between some other games, Monster Hunter Rise and Smash DLC, they want to give each of them a week of coverage. That's back on June 26th. That is pretty incredible. They were spot on about that. So Smash got its own direct. They spent like a week on that. They're going to cover that for a week. And now Animal Crossing gets their week, which is coming up very soon. Let me know what you think about everything said today. I mean, I feel like as a whole, these predictions are pretty safe, but there's some things that stand out to me. Crops and cooking is a big thing to predict, is a big thing to have confidence putting your reputation out there. Because leakers, like I said, they're only as good as their last leak. Crops, cooking, that's big. New emotions, pretty reasonable. Furniture, pretty reasonable. Nintendo furniture, I can see that happening. But they are saying this for the next directs. And, well, future content too. So that might future-proof if they do get it wrong. Let me know what you think, guys. This is a lot of stuff coming at you at once, I know. New villagers, the only thing that I'm unsure about. That's a big step. We do have a new series of amiibos coming, but new villagers, that's a pretty out there prediction. So let me know what you think, guys. Do you trust these leakers? Or are you just going to wait for the presentation? We will find out if all of this info is correct in just over a week. But very exciting stuff. I could possibly grow potatoes. Bye, everyone. Peace out.